Welcome to Denver Local Unplugged, the podcast that explores Denver's vibrant local scene for food, music, entertainment, culture, unplugged events, and the many hidden gems in Denver. Your host is Quinn Harper. Let's dive in.
Hey Denver, I'm Quinn Harper, your vintage scout for Denver Local Unplugged. Today we're chasing the vintage vibe, how to build a weekend around the city's thrift stores, antique malls, flea markets, and record shops. I'll map the neighborhoods, name reliable anchors, share bargaining scripts, and give a practical kit so you bring home keepers, not projects you regret. Whether you crave mid-century credenzas, chain-stitched denim, or quirky barware, this guide keeps it friendly, affordable, and local. Let's start with why Denver thrifts so well. Denver is a vintage dream because style here is lived in, not precious. Buying secondhand cuts waste, keeps money with small dealers, and lets pieces carry their stories forward. The scene clusters well. South Broadway's Antique Row, Rhino and Larimer Square for curated and design forward, Wheat Ridge and Arvada for big booth malls, Littleton for variety at good prices, and the Mile High Flea Market corridor in Henderson for weekend treasure hunts. You can cover 2 clusters per day without rushing. Start on South Broadway. Antique Row spans blocks of furniture, decor, lighting, and oddities. Park once, stroll, and compare. For clothing, Boss Vintage and Regal Vintage are dependable for denim, western, military, and cocktail pieces in wearable sizes. Downtown, Garage Sale Vintage in Larimer Square pairs a bar with rotating curated racks. In Rhino, Modern Nomad blends design-minded vintage furniture with maker goods, while Rare Finds Warehouse delivers industrial, reclaimed, and larger statement pieces you can actually live with. When you want range and fair pricing, block time for the dealer malls. Brass Armadillo in Wheat Ridge is massive. Colorado Antique Gallery in Littleton skews similar, with everything from primitives to mid-century at mixed price points. Hidden Gem, Found Antique and Artisan Mall in Wheat Ridge, where friendly dealers actually chat and prices are refreshingly sane. For weekends, Mile High Flea Market in Henderson rewards early birds, while the seasonal Horseshoe Market mixes vintage with handmade for beautiful, giftable finds. On the budget end, ARC thrift stores rotate color tag discounts, and the Goodwill outlet, The Bins, sells by the pound. Wear gloves, be courteous, and pull only what you'll truly clean or repair. For our local sound tie-in, add Twist and Shout near East Colfax and Wax Tracks on Capitol Hill for deep record digging. Expect seasonal spikes in Western wear, ski sweaters, and mid-century chairs around festivals, stock shows, and holidays. So shop early or widen your search. Weekend plan. Saturday, arrive early on South Broadway. Light rail to I-25 Broadway keeps parking simple. Work Antique Row, then refuel at Bardo Coffee House or tacos at Sputnik. Afternoon, pick Brass Armadillo or Colorado Antique Gallery and check hours. Sunday, start at Mile High Flea or a Horseshoe Date, then dig records at Twist and Shout. In Reno, Modern Nomad is walkable from Crema or Port Side. Near Larimer Square, Little Owl works for coffee. Pro strategies. Arrive at open for pick and circle back before close when dealers are open to deals. Bring cash for bargaining. Ask, is there any flex if I take these together, and be polite. Inspect before buying. Wood joints and veneer edges, rust on hardware, rewiring needs on lamps, zipper seams and lining, leather dryness, moth holes, fabric tags, and test small electronics. My thrifting kit, tape measure, tote, small screwdriver, AA batteries, magnet, wipes, plus room and clothing measurements, saved on your phone. Logistics make the win stick. Measure doorways and vehicle space, bring blankets and straps, and ask shops about holds or delivery. Day of rentals or local couriers can save your back. Price expectations. Curated boutiques charge for curation and cleaning. Dealer malls vary by booth. Flea markets invite haggling. Quick authentication queues. Chain-stitch hems and selvage lines for vintage denim. Talon or Scoville zippers, branded snaps on Western shirts. Bootmaker stamps and welt construction on cowboy boots. Photograph labels for research before committing. Care and upcycling. Use gentle detergent on vintage textiles. Condition wood with lemon oil, and rewire lamps or hire a local electrician. Upholsterers and cobblers revive heirlooms. Accessibility. Rhino parking fills. Use paid lots and walking shoes. Larimer Square is metered. Build shortlist by scanning Horseshoe, Denver Bazaar, estate sale apps, and shop Instagram drops. Buy what you'll use, donate, leave booths tidy, and say hi to owners. That's the Vintage Vibe. A weekend map, smart strategies, and community-minded picks that keep dollars local and stories alive. I'm Quinn Harper. Thanks for listening to Denver Local Unplugged. Happy hunting, Denver.
You've been listening to Denver Local Unplugged with host Quinn Harper. Until next time, plan fast, explore deep, and enjoy Denver.